How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I wanted to give you this short video today because this is a sponsor that I'm going to sign a contract with probably this week still. But I want to give you a little peek inside of this company before anyone else, just because it's still preliminary, but I already started to put money with them. So this is called BlockFI. And if you're thinking this company sounds familiar, it's probably because Andre Jick actually uses it himself. So if you don't know Andre Jick, he has almost 1 million subscribers. He's in the finance category on YouTube, but he talked about it and he has a significant amount of money with them. So I'll just play it here for a second.
But wait, there's more. Because on top of dividend income, I also received interest in the form of digital currencies that I'm holding on BlockFi. So I earned 0.04 BTC last month, which currently at the time of recording this video is roughly valued at $770. And that brings my total monthly income to $2,446. Now, unfortunately, that is not dividend related, nor is it FDIC insured, so it's always at a risk. So I'll leave that out, but I just wanted to share it with you in case you wanted to do the same thing.
So that kind of stuck out in my mind when they reached out to me. I remembered this video. So I'll explain this a little bit more in depth, but then also too, I did reach out to someone that used to work in cryptocurrency and asked him what he thought about BlockFi in this company, and he said that they're really one of the best out there to use, and he thinks that it's one of the top of the line companies in the space. If you haven't been watching, Bitcoin hit all-time highs this week, and it's got a lot of hype in the space now. There's just a lot of people turning to cryptocurrency in general. I already I just sent in my first deposit with BlockFi, and I want to go through just some of the main points on it, and I want to give it to you guys first because I will put this on my main channel, but I still am finalizing the contract. They're actually paying me to talk about it too. Right now with this though, they're not paying me for this. I do have a referral code. If you guys want it, I'll put it in the description. But this offers a very interesting investment opportunity because you can earn a lot of APY or a lot of interest with these accounts. So I did an extensive amount of research just because there are so many different cryptocurrency companies and so many different companies that offer this, that, or the other thing. And honestly, I wasn't very well versed with crypto a few months ago, but this company offers a lot that others don't. So first of all, you get a high interest amount, and I'll explain how that breaks down here in a second. But then you also get a little bonus too if you sign up and deposit a certain amount of money. And then you get paid a high interest amount depending on what kind of cryptocurrency you're investing in. So there are different amounts for each kind of cryptocurrency. If you have Bitcoin, they'll give you 6% per year in Bitcoin. If you have GUSD, which is one of the ones I'm going to put my money in, along with USDC, those are stable coins that are tied to the US dollar. So whatever the US dollar is equivalent to this. So it doesn't move up and down like Bitcoin does. It's just tied to $1. And then they'll give you 8.6% on top of that. I've seen other people do videos on this too on YouTube if you want to hear more about it. But it is really interesting because they'll pay you monthly and it actually compounds. So I did, again, an extensive amount of research. These are my notes. First of all, it's high interest. So you can get anywhere between 5 and 8.6%. You can also actually compound your interest. So a lot of the companies that are similar don't have this compounding. A lot of them will just say, okay, you have, let's say $10,000 in there. We'll give you 5%. And then the next month we'll still give you the 5% of the original amount, and you can't compound, but with this you can. You can also choose your crypto. So I talked with a couple of the guys from the company for a while, and you can choose what kind of cryptocurrency you want to be paid out. At least that's how I understand. Again, my first deposit is running through now, but you'll be able to change your crypto, what you want to be paid in. You'll also be able to get loans from crypto. So they realized that there was a huge market for being able to get loans on crypto. So that's what the CEO said originally, that he went to a bank and had a good amount of crypto because he bought Bitcoin early on and Ethereum early on, and he just couldn't get loans from it. They wouldn't let him put it on his balance sheet or his assets for the bank. So they wanted to create a way of lending. So they start at 4.5%, and you can get up to 50 loan to value. Now, some other facts too. Just because, again, I studied this for hours and hours. I didn't want to go with a company that didn't make sense. A lot of people were worried because they're worried about scammers or something in the crypto space, but the majority of the money at this company is held in cold storage. From what I read, it was about 95%. So it isn't FDIC insured. They lend it out to other corporations and other banks and stuff. A lot of big institutions want to be able to buy and sell and trade cryptocurrencies, so this company kind of allows that. But they do have $2 billion in assets under management. And, I plan on investing a good amount. I'm saving up for a house, but how I think about this long term is I'll probably put an emergency fund in this company, or at least part of my emergency fund, and get that 8.6% interest. I mean, there's nothing close to it right now. And I plan on using that stable coin, like I said. So if you want to look up what stable coins are, they're essentially just tied to something. So the ones I was talking about are tied to the US dollar. I plan on being able to get, even if I just put half my emergency fund in there, that's still, let's say I have 10 grand and then 10 grand in cash at the bank. I still have access then to a decent amount at the bank, but then I'm also getting 4.3% between the two accounts. They are announcing soon that they have, or they've actually announced that they have this. Let's see if I can pull this down. Yeah, the world's first Bitcoin rewards credit card. You can see at the top there. They plan on giving 1.5% cash back in the way of Bitcoin. So you spend $100, you get $1.5 worth of Bitcoin. I honestly think this is genius because no one is doing this right now. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's a company that's doing this for stock, but they really should be, because that would be genius. I know Acorns, well, I guess Acorns does that, I think, with a debit card or something like that, but they don't pay rewards necessarily in stock. It's kind of similar though, but this is with Bitcoin. So if you guys want to see a longer interview, I'll put it in the description below. But I think this is really valuable. Like I said, I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't believe in it, because honestly, my name is worth more than anything right now, and my reputation is worth more than any dollar amount. So I would never talk about something that I don't believe in. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm putting in more and more money. I'm going to keep on transferring money into this company. You can definitely check out the link down below if you want to sign up. I really appreciate that. It is an affiliate starting about today, so I appreciate that. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just see you in the next video. Thanks.